Hello students, a very warm welcome from Little Flower English Medium School. Today we are going to discuss a topic in mathematics of standard 6. The chapter's name is Basic Concepts in Geometry. This is the first topic of standard 6 in mathematics. Okay, so let us discuss first what is there previously given in the topic. So there is one point called as let's discuss, in which there are few questions they have asked. So what is the first question? So the first question here is, what kind of surface do you need for making a rangoli? Everybody know what do you mean by rangoli, right? So what kind of surface is required to draw a rangoli? Yes? A surface with ups and downs? Yes? Or a flat surface? Yes, very good. It should be a flat surface, like a table, or like a floor, like a ground. Okay, so we can put a rangoli properly on a flat surface. So what kind of surface is required? A flat surface. The second question which is asked here is, how do you start making a rangoli? Now as a beginner, everybody starts making a rangoli by putting some dots like this. 1, 2, 3, like this. You can put some dots. Can you see the dots? Okay, and then start imagine what kind of boxes or how can you connect the dots. So the third question here is, how do you start making a rangoli? Sorry, what did you do in order to complete the rangoli? So the third question is, what did you do to complete the rangoli? So after drawing the dots, we are connecting the dots. What are we doing? We are connecting the dots in order to complete our rangoli. Okay. The fourth question asked here is, name the different shapes you see in the rangoli. Now here can you see the shapes? This is a square. What is this? This is a rectangle. Again a square. Can you see one triangle here? There are two triangles. Triangles. Okay, you can see one straight line here. So there are various shapes here. One is square, one is rectangle, one is triangle, and one line, straight line. Okay. The next question is, would it be possible to make a rangoli on a scooter or on an elephant's back? Can you draw a rangoli on a scooter or on an elephant's back? Obviously, no. Why? Because elephant is not a steady animal, it is an animal, right? So elephant's back might be a bit flat, but it is not very flat. So you cannot draw a rangoli on it. And scooter, you know, is it a flat surface? No. So you cannot draw a rangoli on scooter as well as elephant's back. So finally what they have asked us is, when making a rangoli on paper, what do you use to make the dots? So these dots, if you are now, this is a board, right? So I have used chalk. Suppose you want to draw it on a piece of paper or in your book, then by what you draw dots? Either by pencil or by marker or by pen. Okay, so by pencil, by pen or by marker, right? Okay students, now let's come to the point, let's learn. Here of course we learn some new things, new concepts in geometry. Okay, so let's begin with points. Let's begin with points. Points are nothing but tiny dots. But they are tiny dots. You can give those dots with the help of pencil, sharp pencil, or with the help of pen. Okay, generally by drawing any geometrical figure, we don't use any pen, but we use pencil. Okay, and that too sharp pencils. So the dots can be given on paper with the help of pencil, sharp pencil. Remember one thing, dots are always given the names in capital alphabets. So this is point P, this is point T, this is point A. Okay, understood? Yeah. Then we will discuss line segments and lines. Line segments and lines. Now if you see how many points are required to draw a line. Yes, how many points are required to draw a straight line? Whenever I am saying a line, remember one thing very important. Line means a straight line. Line means straight line. We are not talking about any angular or any other line than straight line. When I say line, that is obviously a straight line. Okay, this is a straight line. This is a straight line. Okay, we will see what is the difference between line segments and lines. Okay, so if you see this part A and B, see here, there are 2 points are connected by one line. This kind of line is called as line segment. Line segment. Why? Because there are no arrows. See, can you see this? This line? In this line, there is one arrow this side and this side. That means it is not going to stop anywhere. It will go beyond this board. It will go beyond this board, this side and this side. So it will run. You can see in the whole galaxy also it might run. So line doesn't have ends. But a segment is a part of a line. So here also you can see AB is one small part of the entire line. So you can say line segment. This is called as line segment. Segment means a part. Okay. So AB is a line segment. Okay. And it can be called as segment AB. Segment AB. If you are talking about only this part, we have to call it as segment. Seg. People say it's seg or seg like that. No, it has to be said as segment AB. What has to be said as? Called as segment AB. So in short, in mathematics, sometimes we use short form. So this ment we have removed and we are just writing segment AB. When we are saying don't say seg or seg, it is called as segment AB. Right? So if we are talking only about this line segment, then if you are talking about this entire line, the line also can be named as line AB. This can be also named as line AB. When we are talking about line AB, we are not only looking at this part, we are looking at the entire line. We are considering the entire line and not only this part, remember. So segment means when we are talking about only the small part of it, and line means we are not talking anything about part but entire line. Remember this. Okay. Now here A and B are called as end points of the segment. If you are talking only about this part, then A and B will be end points. For example, here A and B are the end points of the line segment. This is line segment. Okay. This is AB is a part. Okay. This is a segment, and it is going in either direction. So it is also a line. Okay. Now here, this is specifically, see, 2 arrows are shown. So this is a line. You can call it as line AB. If you are talking about this much part only, it has to be called as segment AB, where AB and A and B are called as end points. Okay. So you can imagine a line if you draw on a page. Okay. So if you can extend that line, it will go out of the page. If you further extend, it will go out of your desk. If you further extend, it will go out of your classroom. If you further extend, it will go out of your school, then out of your city also, if you further extend. And it will go on increasing. So when there are two arrows, there is no end point to the line. Okay. Of course, we can make some parts of it. Those will be called as segments. So remember, line, when we are talking about line, it is having no end point. We have to show arrow. When we are talking about line segment, we are talking about some specific part of that line. Okay, it will have end points like A and B. While talking about line segment, we have to say like this, segment AB. And while talking about line, we have to say line AB. Okay, going further, this line can be also named as a small letter L. Small letter L. So this line's name you can also call this as line L. That is also correct. If you call it as line AB, that is also correct. And when you are specifically we call it as segment AB, we are only talking about this part, that is segment AB. Okay? I hope all these things are clear.